Here's a quick tip. If you're assembling your fittings, whether they be brass or copper or whatnot, or plastic, with Teflon tape, and you get this little space between the fitting threads, or the fitting heads, I guess you might call them, the ones that you use the wrench on. See, this is the proper amount of space if you put enough tape on there. You get a little extra space there. If you're assembling it, in order to get it tight, it gets to be this close, then what happens is you can have a leak. You see that water droplet there that's accumulating? Where's the lens? There we go, you see? So I'm gonna have to take this apart and do it again, and that's okay. I'll do it again, but that's how you know. You can almost predict, with not 100% certainty, but let's say 80% certainty, that there's gonna be a leak if you don't get a little extra space between the head of the fitting and the head of the other fitting, if I'm saying that correctly. So that should be good. And that should be good because there's a little space. And this should be just fine too. It's right at the limit actually, but it should be okay. And if I feel around the fitting, my finger's not wet. So there you go. Now you might say, well, gee, there's a recommended number of turns of tape. Not really. Not really, because you see, this is the tape I was using here, and it's thinner than, say, a few seconds here, it's thinner than this tape. This is a little thicker. So the number of turns really depends on the thickness of the Teflon tape, not the recommended number of turns. So don't go by that. You go by however much it takes in order not to get a leak, but just keep in mind there's a limited number of, or there's a limited number of threads, I guess you call it, right, on the fitting, and you can't lay it on so thick that then you can only thread the other fitting on to here or so, because I don't care how thick that tape is, you're not getting enough purchase on those threads and you will get a leak. So I don't know, I can kind of go by feel, and this one feels about right now. You develop this feel after a while, and I've been working on pipes for a number of years, but even now, you know, sometimes I'm not in the groove, so to speak, and so I get it wrong. But that's okay, that's why you test for leaks, and that's why you redo it if you need to redo it. Okay. And I know there's some purists out there who will say, you got Teflon tape on the head of the fitting, now when you wrench it, when you use a wrench on it, you're going to tear the tape and it's going to look awful. Look, you can't be perfect, you can't get it perfect. Just focus on not getting leaks and getting a proper purchase on the threads. But also, don't get it on too tight, because then you run into this situation where the fitting tears apart when you try to take that joint apart. So you see, this is a gate check valve. It's not a spring check valve. It's just a simple gate. And the, let me show you. See, it's just a little gate that is closed by the water pressure. So this is a gate check valve. And the person who did this, I didn't do it, unfortunately. I let a qualified workman do it, and this is what they did. What they did is they used Teflon tape, and they used hemp fibers, and they used pipe putty, or pipe dope, or whatever it's called. And they laid it on so thick, and they tightened it so much that I couldn't take it apart because the fitting tore. So don't do that, okay? Don't do that, because you create extra problems for the homeowner, or for yourself if you're the homeowner. And this is why I work on my stuff myself, because while that didn't leak, it's not serviceable. So this is why I like to do my stuff by myself. That way I only have myself to blame when something goes wrong. Okay, so now I've tightened it back up. I've put pressure on the line, right? I've opened the faucet. Been here for about 5 minutes checking for leaks, and no leaks. Nada. So I'm happy with that. Also check for leaks at your water filter in case you've serviced it. You want to make sure there's no leaks there. And there's a little bit of water because I used the bleed valve to get all the air out before I opened up the pipe. But no leaks there either. So this should be good. Okay, hope this helps.